Here's a post from the TMJ support group. Someone has written, "Has anyone had their bite completely messed up from getting several fillings done? Were you able to restore your bite to the way it was before? It's been a year and a half, I've tried everything. I think I would just have to accept my bite can never be fixed. It was perfect before getting the fillings done. I had so many adjustments, it's just gotten worse and worse. It is what caused my TMJ symptoms. I've went to TMJ specialist, 2 prosthodontists, an oral surgeon, 2 orthodontists, and I've had several x-rays, CT scans, and an MRI. My teeth hurt so bad from not having a comfortable place to rest. If anyone has any suggestions, please let me know." So we got a horrible case of someone going to have some fillings done, and the dentist has messed up how their teeth fit. You know that when a dentist does fillings, they're supposed to make the teeth the same shape as they were before, right? They're supposed to do that, and the current method is to use articulating paper, which isn't particularly accurate, but it's the kind of thing that most of the time it will work okay, so it just gets accepted and they don't develop anything better. And if you're doing just one tooth at a time, it's really difficult to mess that up, because you just drill down a little bit more than it needs. You try and get it the same, contacting the same before and after with the articulating paper. But if they're doing several at a time, clearly they can mess that up. It's a prime example of the fundamental issues in dentistry. No one can see forces, no one can see the jaw under the socket, and unfortunately for everyone, the contact surface of the teeth determines how forces are distributed on the jaw. This core fundamental incompetency with dentistry, and clearly they're getting ignored by these professionals for what is their job. The absolute fundamentals of how biting works, of what teeth are for. As someone whose life has been destroyed by similar problems to this, my bite was messed up by my wisdom teeth coming through. Most of the people I know whose bite is causing their jaw problems were harmed by orthodontics in the first place. And that is why things are so difficult for us, because largely the professionals are hiding iatrogenic harm, harm that they've done in the first place. That's where most of the issues are coming from. And a patient like me whose wisdom teeth messed me up, that's kind of a rarity, but I'm getting swept up in it anyway because it's the concept that is troubling the professionals. And time again, I get beaten down by professionals telling me, loads of patients are fine, so you're being fussy. When in reality, the physical concept is largely being ignored. Right, if someone's been messed up by fillings, they could have dentist after dentist telling them, "Well, I've done loads of fillings before, and those patients were fine, so you clearly didn't respond well." When the truth is that they've disrupted how this person's contact surface is distributing forces on their jaw muscles and jaw joint. Absolutely shouldn't be happening, but they'll be smack bang against this wall of ignorance, because instead of acknowledging the fundamental issues here, that they can't see forces, can't see the jaw joint, they need to make sure that the bite and jaw fits so that it functions properly. Instead of acknowledging that they're not very good at that, the concept gets covered up by statistics. Right? If the professionals were actually acknowledging that problems like this happen, there could be better treatments already. There could be high quality scans, computer simulations, machine engineering. Dental prostheses are made by milling machines. The technology exists to be extremely accurate. The scans exist that are extremely accurate, but it's not being put together in a way that helps people with functional problems, because doing that will admit that the professionals are not good enough in many circumstances, and they just won't do that, so instead patients are being widely abandoned and sent in circles. It's the professionals' egos that are in the way of better treatments, and the patients are, like me and like this person, are being tortured for it.